today we're going to be looking at what are the beard trends for 2018 going to look like, what are the styles, what's everyone going to be doing this year. Let's get into it right now. So this year I think there's going to be a few key beard trends. Not too many, not too dissimilar from 2017, which was about getting the long beard. Long beard was the focus of most people growing a beard. They were doing years, they were doing challenges to see how much growth they could get in 1 year, and I think that's going to continue quite a bit, judging from what I've seen on Instagram, on social media, on all the pages out there, watching YouTube videos, seeing the whole lot. People are going for bigger, bolder beards still, but I think there's going to be a bit more style to it. The mustache is going to be huge this year, and there's still going to be a place for the short beard. So let's go over the 4 key beard styles for 2018. So the big beard community, I think it's going to get even bigger this year. So we're going to have bigger, better and bolder beards than we've ever done before. So what do I mean by this? I think a lot of people are going to go for even more length, even more bushiness, even more boldness, and they're just going to destroy it this year. There's a bunch of people all over the place on Instagram with huge beards. I mean beards that start here and come out here and all the way down, probably to their waistline. And I think we're going to see a lot more of that sort of stuff going on, especially as beard and mustache championships get ever more press as they get bigger, better and bolder themselves. People are going to be really competing at the highest level. They're going to be growing their beards out. They're going to be making sure they've got the biggest and boldest beards going. So that's number 1. I think we're going to have the bigger, better and bolder beards. Now moving on to number 2, it's sort of in this theme, it's sort of in this category. I actually think we're going to have bigger, better but more refined beards. So this is people going for growth, but also with a bit of flair, a bit of style, a bit of sharpness. And that's what I'm actually going for this year. So I'm looking to grow the beard out probably another few inches. I'll just see what happens really. Get to, I'm not sure how long it is at the moment anyway. So I reckon it's probably about 3 to 4 inches. If we grow it out to about 6 inches and we start getting a bit more shaped, maybe go for a little bit more angular round finish down here. Probably fade the cheeks in a little bit. Get some nice cleanness around the edges and maybe even the cheeks. I'll go for a sharper look, because I think this year this is going to be the year for the refined look. So people having sharp lines, maybe sharpness around here, a nice stylized beard, so not how it is currently but moving more towards a more curved, more round finish, and also a bit more of a pronounced moustache, and it's going to be quite a bold look, with nice curls, nice thickness, nice sort of edginess towards it, and I think we're going to see a huge amount of that this year. So on the flip side, I also think that this year is going to be about more moustaches, because the moustache is back and it's come back with a vengeance. We're going to see moustaches either on their own, big thick moustaches, or tiny curly little ones that people have sort of refined and trimmed, and they've got that sort of elegance and maybe that little hipster feel about them, and they're going to have clean shaven faces and they're just going to rock the moustache, and that is going to be the key feature for their facial hair this year. But I also think that the moustache has got its place with the full beard, the long beard. We've just spoken about it with the more refined style beard. The moustache is going to be there. It's going to be either within the beard, so when people grow the moustache down into the beard and you can sort of see it, it's quite distinguished, distinctive, but it doesn't sort of flare out, it's not curled up, it sort of forms part of the beard. I think there's still a place for that, but I think people are going to be going for the extravagant, the moustaches that come across all the way here, they maybe curl up, and I think that's going to be one of the biggest beard trends of this year. And I think the 4th one is going to be the short, sharp and edgy look, and that's for the guys that maybe don't want to dedicate to growing a whole year's worth of growth. They just maybe want a 1 month, 2 month or 3 month beard, and I think they're going to be really clean looking, really short, sharp, really strong lines. So cheek line really defined, sides, neck, all really well maintained and defined. And I think it's going to be a really good look. I really like the short beard. Before I started growing this beard out in June, I've been rocking a 1 to 2 month sort of growth beard for a number of years, maybe 1 or 2 years. And I really like it. It goes well with any sort of faded haircut, any sort of, yeah, it just works with any haircut, I would say. And that's the good thing about that beard, because you're always looking sharp, your hair can be a bit messy, and you can just do, you've just got a little bit more freedom with your hair with that sort of cut. So I think the short, sharp and edgy beard has got its place this year. So there are predictions for 2018. Let us know in the comments below if you have any other suggestions as to what 2018 is going to bring for our beards. This video has been presented by Daniel from Beardster. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.